Hi there, this is going to be a video to try and help you if you can't get your phone to charge or sync with your computer. And the most likely cause is going to be either your cable, a setting on your phone, or it's going to be the USB jack. So we're going to focus on the cable and the USB jack at the moment. So the USB jack inside of the phone is pretty weak. So you can see here that it's just a small little hole. So we're going to try and actually clean that out with a Q-tip. So if you have any alcohol or, dare I say, like glass cleaner, like eyeglass cleaner, I would get a Q-tip, spray it on there, and this worked for me, but just try and get in there and clean as much as you can. Try and clean your cord. Make sure it's getting a good solid contact. That's going to be the first option you're going to want to try. If it's actually loose inside of here, you would have to resolder it, and there's some videos on how to do that, but that is quite an involved process, and I feel like you'd have to be pretty confident in soldering. You might be able to actually get it replaced at one of the cell phone do-it-yourself places, or you could Google it and try and solder it yourself, depending on what your phone looks like and how attached you are to it. The other option, depending on what you're looking at, if your phone's actually charging but it's not connecting to the computer to transfer anything, you're going to actually need to check your cables, because there's two different types of cables. There's a power cable, and then there's a power cable that also transfers the media. And I know that around my house I have like 7 or 8 cables running around, and I ran into this problem that it's actually a data type of cable that you need. If you don't have the data cable, you're actually just charging your phone. And some other things you could run into, if you don't have it plugged into the wall via the power outlet, you might not be supplying enough power to it to actually charge it. So you'd want to look into that. If you have it plugged in via USB, try some different ports on your computer. I know if you have a desktop, try the back ports, because some of the front ports might not have enough power to them to actually charge any of your components. So I would try some different options when trying to charge to see if you can get it to work. Other than that, I'm going to have some other videos linked in here, and it'll be some different codes to get your phone to connect to your computer, hopefully. Hopefully that'll help for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks.